Go on, my subscribers, go on, my viewers. Yes, people. Yes, the clansman, young people. Yeah, man. People in the street, people wondering, what go on with Chief Justice? But people, me not have nothing for say, people. Me not have nothing for say. Yeah, but I want ya. But me just want to do one thing, people. Just take a look. Take a listen, people. Yeah, man, people. Subscribe and like, people. That's this one. Yeah, man. Love on the people. Up.
One of 26 defendants in the One Don Gang trial has been found guilty. Rowell Taylor has been found guilty of illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition.
In handing down the verdict in the Home Circuit Court, Chief Justice Brian Sykes rejected Taylor's defense that the furniture shop where an AK-47 containing 10 7.26 rounds of ammunition were found in an unfinished building with multiple entries. In questioning the purpose of a key if the shop had multiple entries, Justice Sykes described the defense's argument as absolutely nonsense and total rubbish. Taylor's attorney Zara Lewis had argued that the Crown had not presented any evidence proving that her client had knowledge that the gun was hidden in the shop. She had also argued that another person was present outside the furniture shop. But Justice Sykes ruled that Taylor had control over the shop and was in possession of the weapon by virtue of being in possession of the key that was used to open the furniture shop. Earlier in the trial, a police inspector testified that he was part of a police team that went to Jones Avenue to arrest Taylor, who is the cousin of alleged leader Andre Blackman Bryan. During the operation, the weapon and ammunition were found after cops removed a stack of boards from one side of the furniture shop to another section. The court was told that the shop, which was operated by Taylor, is located a short distance away from his house. Before the search of the furniture shop, the court also heard that Taylor's house was searched and 5 cell phones, several SIM cards, and $265,000 were found.
Justice Sykes noted that he'll have to approach the evidence presented by the former gangster with skepticism and caution. However, he notes that one has to be realistic concerning matters of this nature. In court on Tuesday, he said, quote, "Why should he not take advantage of that opportunity if it is presented to him? And the fact that he had excellent counsel who negotiated his new formed status, that can't be held against him." End quote. He said it would be remarkable if the police were to get evidence of how a criminal organization operates without an undercover person or one who was in the organization. According to Justice Sykes, quote, "In cases like this, the persons you're going to find giving this kind of evidence won't be a bishop or a father O'Long. You're going to find criminals." End quote. Earlier in the trial, Justice Sykes had taken issue with the police's decision not to charge the other former gangster who voluntarily went to the police and confessed his involvement in the gang. At the time, the police said, in the interest of national security and for the greater good, the decision was made not to charge the self-confessed gangster, but to proceed with the investigation. The police said had the witness been told he'd be prosecuted, he would have been reluctant to give information. Since the start of Justice Sykes' summation, there has been no mention of criminal charges against the self-confessed gangster. Meanwhile, Justice Sykes has concluded that 2 more defendants are in fact members of the criminal organization. Both ex-gangsters gave their accounts of the murder of a man known only as Dooley in 2017. They say a total of 3 attempts were made on Dooley's life, with the third one being successful. Justice Sykes says the evidence in the matter concerning Dooley, supported by 2 civilian witnesses, further establishes the existence of a criminal organization. He says the men who were involved in plotting to execute and executing Dooley are part of the gang. They are defendants Jazeel Blake, Tomrick Taylor, Donovan Richards, and the alleged gang leader Andre Blackman Bryan. Additionally, the defendant Lamar Simpson was found to be part of the gang for his involvement in the conspiracy to commit murder of a man only known as Ice. That case, however, had collapsed due to lack of evidence. But Justice Sykes noted that the narratives presented are valuable in proving the existence of a gang. As it relates to Count 14, the murder of a bus driver, and Count 17, the murder of a man known as Tesha Bus Driver, Justice Sykes says no evidence of value can be derived to assist with the Crown's case. He referred to the evidence presented as, quote, evidence of mass confusion, end quote. For Count 5, conspiracy to murder 2 persons unknown, Justice Sykes struck down the evidence presented, noting that it was unsatisfactory.